Hey dogs, what is up? Happy New Year. Andrew Luke back again. This is our special year-end review. Funko came out with more items than they've ever come out with this year.
Yeah, by a long shot, and every year we see them actually getting better. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit you with our second annual top 10 pops of the year. And
I think last year was what? Because it was our first year.
It was our first year, yeah. But our second annual review of pops, and this is our top 10 review, and we have 10 pops for you for 2018 that we thought was the best looking.
Spoilers, there could be some Dorbs in there.
They're all pops, no spoilers, all spoilers, whatever you want to say.
No Pez, no keychains, all.
That's
just
it.
the good stuff.
Only pops. Let's start off with number 10.
Number 10.
Okay, so we wanted to kind of keep it to pops that we actually had, but this one I felt like was too good to keep off our list. So number 10, we had Super Shadows, the E3 exclusive, super limited.
What, 1,500 pieces we had for that. And honestly, if we did have the pop, we might have moved it up ahead of some of these pops, but because we didn't have it, we said we can't move it past anything that we have. The whole fact that we got them was kind of like that little piece that made it that much more special to us because we actually had it. This one was just so limited that it was very hard to get.
Only at the E3 convention.
Only at E3 convention, only 1,500 pieces, but it just looked too good for us to not even show it. And obviously it was gold, similar to Supersonic, but then he has the red band across his head.
I like it better than Supersonic because
it
has like the double colors.
Yeah, I think it looks awesome.
The exclusivity of it.
Incredible. When it came out, I said, "Wow, man, can't even get this. Not going to go to E3. Not going to get this pop."
Yeah, it's because E3 is so like limited to get into anyway, and then you had to this was the first time they sold pops at E3.
But yeah, it was so great, and that is our number 10.
Number 9.
Okay, so going on to pops that we actually have, numero 9.
Kicking off with number 9, awesome pop. Had to get it. We were clamoring for it once it came out.
Right. The only 10-inch pop, spoiler alert, on our list.
We just keep spoiling. We just keep letting you guys know. And this is the Dino Ultra Zord. They had so many at Target. It's Target exclusive. But that's good because so many people actually wanted it. And you can see, obviously, it is the Dino Ultra Zord. If you watch Power Rangers, it was 25th anniversary this year.
Yeah, they really started ramping up Power Ranger pops within the last year or so. You saw the Megazord and the Dragon Zord at the different cons, and then this year was the 25th anniversary, so just tons of pops coming out, all the different Rangers without their helmets. This one, the White Tiger Zord, but this one definitely was the coolest.
Captured our hearts.
10-inch is definitely, awesome.
Yeah.
Because you could add so much more detail, and there's so many more things you could do with it. But for those who don't know the Dino Ultra Zord, for some reason, they should have busted it out every episode, but only, once in a blue moon, the Megazord and the Dino Zord would combine, and then the big Brontosaurus Zord would come in, and then they'd ride it, and then it's just shooting lasers and all this garbage, and then,
it was much stronger than all their stuff. Yeah, for real, it just destroy everything. It's like, why would you wait? Why this is their worst case scenario? This is what we're gonna bring out. Their Plan Z.
It should have just been Plan A every time, and then it would have just you would have run through everything.
The show would have just ended like that. That's why I said show start, Ultra Dino Zord, show end. That would be it. So that's probably why. But great looking pop. Obviously has the chain, has the Brontosaurus Zord underneath them, actually riding on it. I don't know how this actually works, but it did work for the show, work for us. That is our number 9.
Number 8.
Number 8, kicking it off with a monster cereal, actually a beautiful one that just came out towards the end of the year when they re-released this line. We were talking about it, Andrew brought it up, he said, I think they're going to re-release the monster cereals, they're going to re-release Count Chocula, Frankenberry, and of course, Boo Berry, our number 8.
Well, because of Funko it was their 20th anniversary. Lots of Annies this year. So
looks like they're just pushing it.
Yeah, so they were coming back out with the Diablos and all their spastic guys, and I was like, I don't know why I thought of it, but it was just
he said it, he called it, and it did happen. Boo came out
I get something like every so often.
Love Boo, and I think part of it is because he has this wicker top hat, and another part of it is because he looks high. I don't know why.
I don't know why we like him. It's definitely the face, you know. He has like a derp.
His derp face. He looks great. Just love that as it goes, and I think because we also wanted it so bad that when they released it, we said, "Oh, we have to have it," and that's why Boo is our number 8.
Number 7.
Number 7.
7.
Well, lucky number 7, and ironically,
Truly.
it is Lucky, the glow-in-the-dark version. He was released around St. Patrick's Day. Ironically,
I think it was actually. I think St. Patrick actually fell on the 14th and of a Wednesday this year. It's always on 14th. But fell on the Wednesday. Actually, it's always is it the 17th? Either way, it came out right next to St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, we're not Irish. I don't know if you could tell. Either way, it doesn't matter. Glow in the dark Lucky looked fantastic.
Right. We got our hands on the 3 when they came out, Lucky, Trix, and Sunny. But, glow in the dark Lucky I think is just so much cooler. I love the glow in the dark aesthetic better than any of the different kind of variants.
Yeah, it's hard to beat that, especially when it's an ad icon with the glow in the dark. It's
right.
It takes to another level. Since that came out this year, that was easily on the list, and that's why Lucky is our number 7.
Number 6.
Number 6, as Andrew was talking to me about previously, a 6-inch pop. Beautiful one that we have talked about so many times. We kept saying this is easily one of the top pops design maybe ever. That easily made the top 10 here. We actually shuffled it around because we started thinking about all the pops, and we said, oh man, they kind of shot past it. But this was a New York Comic Con exclusive glow-in-the-dark Overwatch Cold Heart. Reinhardt in his Halloween skin. Looks beautiful. Awesome. Dead, undead, frozen, whatever you want to call it. Fantastic.
Yeah, definitely one of my favorite skins in Overwatch, and made a great pop also. I love that the helmet's off, that his face glows, the hammer glows a little bit.
Yeah, the fact that they're going after these special skins kind of gives me hope for stuff like when Reaper comes out. If they do a Halloween skin for Reaper, that'd be awesome. That'd be something I'm just like, oh, automatically, that's what I'm thinking about. This is a great pop. Awesome. Is a 6-inch. Very happy to get it. It was limited at Comic-Con. It was also at Hot Topic, I believe.
It was or the
GameStop, because it is video games. That makes sense. We both happened to get one. Very happy to have it, and glad to add it to the list at number 6.
Number 5.
Okay, number 5, we got...
high five for that one.
Yeah, high five for him.
Beautiful. Oh, brings back memories.
Yeah, we were hoping for this series for a long time. Funko was really hitting on all cylinders this year. You got Pokemon, you got Digimon, and of course you got Yu-Gi-Mans, Yu-Gi-Oh!, the Blue Eyes, White Dragon.
Beautiful. Beautiful pop. Really excited about this one. Probably because this was one of the first things I remember on Saturday morning cartoons when I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Being one of the main monsters in the whole first season, and even the second season.
Right. Well, I feel like even though Yugi is the main character and his main card is Dark Magician, and there was a lot of other cards shown, more than Blue Eyes. I feel like Blue Eyes is the most iconic card.
I can't stop looking at how good it is.
Right.
It's awesome that, one, they gave it a little metallic sheen on it. They let it stand with its tail. They have it obviously standing up. It looks great. Claws up, mouth open. We're actually expecting more pops to come from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Line.
I'm surprised they haven't done a metallic or
But do they need to do a metallic?
Right. I would love to see a glow of the eyes or the
awesome.
Mouth. I think that would be really cool.
Or Toon World.
Yeah, there's so many possibilities they could do with Yu-Gi-Oh! There's over thousands of cards.
Yeah.
They all these different cool designs, all these cool monsters. So much you could do with Yu-Gi-Oh! If you really wanted to.
Very glad they started off with this one. Looking out for that more of this year, but this was easily on the top 10 list. This was our number 5.
Number 4.
Coming in at number 4, one that we actually were not really aware of until we saw it, and then we started talking about it and said, was there a commercial including that? And we dug one up on YouTube and found it. But it was the almighty cosmic Cap'n Crunch. Or as some of us like to say, I actually would like a little bit of Crunch Bear right now. I don't know why. That's on the top of my head. But Cosmic came at 5. I actually missed it. This is Andrew's. It sold out on me like that. I was actually upset because we were talking about how we both wanted to get it because of how cool it looked.
Well, yeah, ad icons, always come and go real quick. They came out before Funko was doing their daily announcements. It was one of those just drops that happened early in the morning. You were obviously doing your day job, and I was putzing around, so I was able to grab it. But I like Cosmic Cap better than regular Cap. Like I said with Lucky, love the glow, but I think his face looks funnier. I love that he has the antennas. His hat and the antennas actually look like a flying saucer, kind of. Yeah. So I think that's a cool aesthetic.
It's great, the design, and I think the character itself is great, and then Funko did a great job with it, and the fact that the whole bodies glow. When they do like the whole body for things glowing, it makes it that much better as opposed to maybe like a piece of them glows, or like it's cool when they do like little intricate lines that glow. But I love when they do the whole body, especially when the character.
Yeah, and Cosmic Cap is definitely like the best glow I've seen. Yeah, like it really shines.
Very vibrant. Yeah, it is awesome, and that is why he made the list at number 4.
Number 3.
Okay, now we're getting on to the big 3. These are the top guys here.
This list was very hard to come up with because we tried to do a point system on what pops we think should make it, and when it came down to it,
it's just like there was a
lot of ties on this point system that we tried to make
because we like the pops all for different reasons. Whether they're series or design or whatever, rarity. But this next one we got here was a Canadian Comic-Con exclusive, the first ever, I think, right? Canadian,
where they actually went and had a bunch of Canadian pops there. I know they carried over some pops before from other cons, but this one they specifically had pops at the what's it called Expo, Expo.
Canadian Expo.
So they had
Rush, they had Dudley, Do Right, and then our number 3, the big man, the Yeti, with the ice cream cone.
And if you remember, and you've seen one of our older videos, we came in with a great voice for the Yeti, asking us what kind of ice cream we'd like. And this one is easily one of the best pops just because it has the ice cream cone. It's snow like Canada's. It's white like the actual Yeti, even though it's based off of the Bigfoot. I think they did a great job with that.
Yeah, I think he looks better than the Bigfoot, arguably.
I would say so, too. The Marshmallow one came out this year for Bigfoot, and we said, eh.
Well, the Marshmallow one, like we said with Cosmic, the marshmallow glowed, but the glow was very, dim. Yeah. And you could barely see it, which was unfortunate.
But this one was just so good. It was very fitting. When this actually went up online, the Funko was testing their new way to put stuff out, and when they put it out, when you could click in the screen that shows them, they don't want you to do that. So, a lot of people I didn't even get a chance to look at the pops before they sold out. And that was the case with this one. But, managed to get it. Great looking pop. Easily made the top 3. Actually, did not easily make the top 3. Easily made the top 5. Slid into 3 by a little conversation we had.
Definitely the best Canada pop.
Best Canada pop. You don't see anyone else over here from that. Great pop. Glad to have it. That was our number 3.
Number 2.
Coming in at number 2 was something that I waited all my life for when it came to pops.
Something that I was gonna say all his life. Wow.
Yeah, when it came to pops, yeah. Ooh, yeah, I know. Pretty sad life. But in all honesty, we were talking about this when we were looking at Halo. Spoiler alert, it is Halo. There's no way we could leave this out. We were talking about this. We expected it. We were hoping for it. We called it. Did not expect to see this version. Expected to see the regular silver version of Arbiter. But in this case, it is the Best Buy exclusive Arbiter. So this was the armor Arbiter wore in Halo 5. I won't bore you with all the details. Either way, the design, the fact that it has that ancient look of the armor from the game, it looks so close. Has a sword, of course, which is very iconic to the Arbiter. Iconic!
We were just really happy to see them re-release a Halo one. We're happy to see them all. You got Chief with sword, Camo Chief was a cool one.
Yeah.
Johnson. I mean, we're hoping like for more Halo pops, obviously, but the Gold Arbiter I thought was coolest among them. Arbiter, like in general, was the best one.
Yeah, that's easily why I made it here. And to give you an idea, with this list that we were making, just to show you how close it was, we were considering flipping Arbiter and Yeti. We were considering flipping, the top 5 had a chance to actually, top 4 definitely. Blue Eyes almost slid into the top 4, top 3, but with this last one, it actually blew it away.
Before we get to what you all want to see, the number 1, we got some honorable mentions. We were thinking about throwing Pikachu in there. He was a really good one.
Oh my gosh.
We're really hopeful for a lot more Pokemon stuff, not just more Pikachus. If they come out with like 10 more Pikachus,
Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, that's what we're waiting for.
I'd love to see the anime characters too, Ash and Misty.
That would be cool. And there was those customs that came out. People were posting online. People made customs. They look great. But we would definitely like to see an official release. The honorable mention, talking about Pikachu, Pikachu almost got in there just by being so famous, just by being the Pokemon character worldwide that people know. You say Pikachu, people know Pokemon. That's just
or you say Pokemon and people automatically think Pikachu.
And that's why it was just like one that was just so great to have on there. And
I think the problem why he didn't make it further was because, not that I don't like Pikachu, I'm just not like a huge fan of him, and I feel like you're the same way. You're just like, oh, Pikachu.
That's the thing. It almost made it because
he's famous.
He's famous.
Now, if it was Squirtle, it would have been number 1, I think. Or if it was like Bulbasaur, I think they would have gotten further.
Easily would have made top 10 list. Easily would have been up there. But another one that almost made it to the list, and is also another honorable mention, is the Witch Skin Mercy, which is from Overwatch, is one that actually looked really good. Had her sitting up on her broomstick.
Yeah, I think that design where it looks like, she's hovering because they have it on like the little stand.
Yeah.
And, it's kind of looking like she's in motion. I think it was a really cool aesthetic.
I think it looked great. And again, that was almost right here, right with the rest of these pops. But we just had to make room.
Yeah. And another one I thought was Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
Yeah,
looked awesome too.
That looked good. And also, with Super Saiyan Goku, we were talking about just to kind of get off this honorable mention list, to talk about the way we planned it out. We were talking like what else gets an honorable mention. We had a list of pops and we said, we can't go through everything.
Right.
Let's go on the top ones that we think we're almost on this list. We're almost in there, and that's what we came up with. So now the moment we've all been waiting for,
number 1.
Number 1, living large and in charge. On the top of the list is the Cultist Zen Halloween skin. He was the top guy on both our lists, basically.
Yeah, he was. He pretty much was, and this was hands down a top pop.
Right.
This was, of course, these pops were close, but we easily said, no matter what, this pop's there because it looks so good, and the design with the actual, that he has his orbs around him, and it just looks so good, so very intricate.
Yeah, we said it in the video where we unboxed them originally that, wow, this is probably a top pop.
We were like, I think this is hands down top. The second we opened, we said, wow.
Right.
Incredible looking. And if you could get more than one, the only thing that is holding it back is that it's just hard to have it stand on a stand. Other than that, it was hands down best design pop.
Right, because it's so different than any other pop, basically. A lot of the pops
they just stand here. They're just standing there.
Right.
They either stand on a stand or they're just there. And in this case,
they all have very similar poses.
Yes.
He is so different. His hands are out. Like, he has that ring behind him with the orbs, like you said. The facial expression, like everything. So the chain links.
It's kind of like people just have their for some of these pops they just have a hand down.
Yeah.
I think with the Overwatch they kind of, because they have weapons, it kind of lends to a better design. But with this, they went into an actual in motion, just like we mentioned with the Mercy, in motion, everything around him looks beautiful. This is easily our number 1 for 2018.
What are you looking forward to for 2019? What do we got on the docket here?
2019, we've already seen leaks of certain pops.
Right.
People were mentioning, actually not even pop, people were mentioning vinyls that are coming out. We've seen some, this 80th year for Batman. We're expecting to see way more stuff for Batman.
Hot Topic's been dropping a lot of big news lately.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of exclusives coming out with that we're pretty excited for.
Yeah, a lot of stuff for Naruto. What do you got for... It's Waddles, right?
Yeah, Waddles from Gravity Falls.
I don't watch it, but I know Andrew's a fan. Waddles the Pig is coming. They have a lot of pops. I think they definitely have it on the line coming. They mentioned that there was going to be more Halo pops. Of course, we're excited for that. There's for sure going to be more Overwatch stuff. There was leaks of the last bit of Overwatch coming.
Yeah.
It's Hammy and
Hammond and
Hammond.
Bastion
I like Hammy better. I like Hammy better.
Well, you nickname everything, so
yeah, it works.
Yeah, the last characters that they need to make, and a couple different.
Bastion. That's one of my favorite.
Couple more music guys, you know.
Yeah.
Like we said, this is a banner year for Funko in terms of making and new creations. So
again,
you think they'd want to, keep building on that.
They're gonna keep doing it. They again won Toy Maker of the Year, so they're just gonna keep pushing it. And if you have been paying attention to their website, they also have that you can apply to get a toy for helping vote them to win as Toy Company of the Year. Just check out their website and you'll see that.
But that's what Funko's doing for this year. What do you think the Popaholic's going to do for this year?
We're working on actually working on our videos to make them a little bit more
spice them up a little.
Spice them up, viewer friendly. We know that we are just doing unboxings. We know that we have so many pops coming in that we want to show you that, but we want to make it a little bit more. A little more interactive, a little more spicy, a little bit better with things that we're doing. So we're looking to make that better for you, and we're always going to be collecting more pops, looking for those ones that we mentioned earlier, but definitely going to be grabbing that.
Yeah, we're definitely, always excited about new things coming out, but there's still some, that we want to get, that some older ones, some grails, so to speak. Yeah, we got our eyes on coming up on the horizon, hopefully.
For sure. And, you never know what happens with some of these pops that we're looking for. They may drop in price. They may rise in price. We may be looking to make trades. May see we could even go back the 2018 year in review and say, hey, we don't think these are good.
Yeah.
Maybe we think that they're better.
Yeah, our list might be gone tomorrow.
Maybe our list was the best list that we could have came up with, and there's no way we're changing it. We never know what's going to happen.
True. These could be the best ever, arguably.
They could. We may have to start doing face-offs. What are the is this the best pop? Is this better than what year was better? What pop would you think this year was better than last year? And that could be.
I think Grand Miner might be number one.
Don't let them know that. But that's gonna do it for us, guys. If you have anything to say about our top 10,
us, your top 10,
comments,
2018 in general,
recommendations. Funko. Let us know.
We want to hear it.
We want to hear it. We're here for you. Leave a comment down below. And as always,
happy hunting.